So you don't need to fix us. You don't even need all the answers. What we need more than solutions is to feel safe with you. Because behind every overwhelmed parent is a story too heavy to tell. And most of us are so tired and so exhausted to explain it one more time. And so today I want to speak about what parents wish providers and doctors and pediatric providers knew. So my name is Brew, and I'm a parent, caregiver, I'm an advocate, and the founder of the Parent Forge. And if you're a therapist, a teacher, a clinician, or case manager, thank you. Okay, thank you. Truly, you've chosen a profession that shapes lives, and you're doing an awesome job because it's not an easy work. But truly, today, I want to gently speak on behalf of so many parents in our community who carry so much, but rarely feel safe enough to say what's on their heart or what's on their mind. So I'm saying it for us, not with blame, but with hope that we can meet each other more fully. Okay? So, number one, we are not difficult. We're just in survival mode. So, when you see a parent who seems guarded or emotional or too intense or too reactive, what you're really seeing is someone in protection mode or in survival mode. So, we are not trying to be combative or too reactive. We are just tired. Tired of being misunderstood, tired of having to justify our child's worth in every room we enter. And you see, when we walk into meetings, we are not just carrying paperwork, okay? We are carrying grief. We are carrying the stares at the grocery store. We are carrying late night Google searches, trying to find answers. We are carrying every time someone said, "Are you sure?" Or "Are you sure something is wrong? Are you sure you know what you're doing?" Or every time someone said, "What is wrong with your child?" And all of that lives in our body. You might not see it, but it's there. It's invisible, but it exists, okay? And we don't feel safe because we're in survival mode, okay? And when we don't feel safe, we are in our limbic system, which means that the front part of the brain, which is the prefrontal cortex, and that's the part of the brain that allows us to reflect, process, learn, make decisions, is essentially offline. So when you're in a meeting with a parent and this parent is shutting down or reacting and is coming across as too difficult, it's not because they're difficult, right? They may seem like they're resistant and they may seem that like they are defiant, but probably they're just dysregulated because probably their nervous system is just in survival mode and in the limbic system. So that's the first one. The second thing is start with connection, not correction. You know, too often parents come into meetings bracing for impact. And it's not because we are fighters and we want to fight, but it's just because it's just been a pattern we are living. We are used to hearing what we are doing wrong, what's wrong with our child, what our child cannot do, what needs to change. And sometimes it's just too much. So the truth is that what we long for and what opens the door for true collaboration is connection. Personally, I would rather you showed me what's good about my child. I would rather you told me what I'm doing well. I would rather you build some rapport with me before redirection, right? Because the truth is, if I show up and you're just immediately going straight to teaching me, I am not grasping anything. I want to connect with you. I want you to ask me, how am I doing? Because probably the minute before I walked in, I may have been battling something that I'm just trying to mask. So connect with me before you try to correct me as a parent. Connect with me before you show up with the 1,001 protocols I'm supposed to follow when I go home with my child. Because emotional safety and psychological safety builds trust. And without trust, there's no growth, there's no learning, and there's no collaboration. Not for us and not for our children. So please, connection before correction, rapport before any kind of teaching. Let me feel safe with you, mentally, psychologically. Because when I feel safe with you, then I'm out of my limbic system, and then that front part of the brain can open up, and then I'm ever willing to learn and collaborate. And the third thing is, we want partnership, not compliance. We know you are the experts. Yes, you've gone to school, you have the degrees, you have your specialty. We agree, we respect that. But as a parent, I also have lived experience because I live with my child 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. My child only sees you once a month or once a week for 40 minutes, 1 hour, and that's it. So I'm not just a mom, I'm also a nurse, I'm a caseworker, I'm a sensory interpreter, I'm an advocate, I'm a crisis de-escalator, I'm a grief holder. I'm so many things, and that gives me the lived experience that I have. Because we know what suits our children, we know what overstimulates them, we know their dreams, we know what they like to talk about. So we don't like it when you talk over us or when you talk about us like we are not in the room. We want to be talked with, not talked about or talked at, okay? And we want to be part of the team, not an obstacle to your plan. So we believe that true progress isn't about getting our kids to comply or getting us to comply to your protocols, but it's about building relational safety so that learning can begin. So what we are asking for as parents is co-regulation, co-creation, co-leadership. That's what we long for. We want to be part of the team. Let us make the decisions together. Give us a voice. Hear our voice. Hear our perspective, right? We know that you have all the weight of carrying the paperwork, the caseloads, the insurance compliance. We get it. There's a pressure to meet outcomes and timelines, right? And we get it. But we also want to be part of the team. And we do see your heart. And we're grateful for what you do. But if we could at least ask for just one shift, it would be a shift from protocols to presence. Be present with us. From compliance to connection. And from managing families to partnering with families. From fixing behaviors to fostering trust. Because families like mine, we are not just asking to be rescued. We are asking to be respected, to be included, to be seen as whole people, not just cases or crises that you have to fix. And when you lead with safety, when you choose relationship over reaction, when you say, let's figure this out together, that is when the true progress and learning begins. Not just for our kids, but for all of us. So please, partner with us, talk to us, talk with us, and let's do this together. So if this message resonated with you and you're a pediatric provider or you're somebody who works with children with disabilities and complex needs and you want to work with families, not just around them, then would love to connect with you, because at the Parent Forge, we offer caregiver-informed training for pediatric providers that is built to help you deepen connection, reduce resistance, and become trauma responsive and build stronger, more trust-based relationships with families in your approach to care. So check out theparentforge.com/pediatric providers. And together, we believe that we can create systems that don't just serve children, but uplift entire families. Because this is how we can create change, not just for families, but with them. Take care, and we hope to hear from you.